Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgia here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It is December 2nd. We've got, grains were up yesterday. They're setting back a little bit today, down 1.50 for corn. Beans dropping back about 1 3/4 cents, and wheat down about 1.5. Now, this is a new low for wheat. So March wheat broke into some new lows. Can we see some further selling? Sure. There's not a lot of news out there, not a lot of good news for wheat. But overall, news will be quiet from here until probably the middle of the month. The Fed sits down December 15th and 16th to talk about possible rate hikes. That may get the funds excited before we see that happen. But until we do, the dollar is strong again this morning, up right now about 44 cents. So remaining strong, but that puts pressure on commodities as a whole. Crude oil falling back, making a new low as well, down 75 cents. And the stock market relatively quiet in all of this, but as far as the grains, probably going to see a lot of back and forth trade. Now we've seen a little recovery from the lows on the beans. We've actually seen about 60 cents from the lows. And as far as corn, we've seen a little bit of a recovery as well, but can we continue with this strength? In the cash markets out there, basis levels have been firming up. Probably going to remain pretty good here, but the best time historically for basis for corn is between December 7th and December 10th. I think you're going to find a lot of guys setting their basis at that point and maybe looking for ways to lock in this price as well. But we'll see as that time comes. We did have an announcement from USDA this morning, 124,000 beans to unknown. So that may support the beans a little bit off the start this morning. But overall, very, very quiet for the grains and probably going to be influenced by the Fed decision here toward the middle of the month. Looking at livestock, cattle right now down 50 to 60 cents. Strong day yesterday. Big story though yesterday, mostly due to a trade of about 2,000 head of cattle, 126 in Iowa. Better than expected, and I think that's what gave us that turnaround day yesterday. But box beef failed to recover. Choice down 184, select down 217, and I think that's why we're giving back some of that here this morning. Now hogs, we are down as well a little bit. We saw a little bounce yesterday as we continue to make new highs for that February contract, but cutout values dropping 89 cents. We are overbought on the charts for the hogs, so be careful jumping on the long side of that market. A job report out this morning showing an increase of 217,000 jobs. The trade was expecting 190, so that's what's giving some positive news to the dollar because as we get closer to that Fed decision, with the job report the way that it is, the economy with the way that it is, we probably will see a rate hike coming here. I think the CME put out a statement, their Fed Watch group, about 75% certainty that they think that we could end up seeing a increase here before the end of the year. So stock market, as I mentioned, down 20, crude down 75, and the dollar up 44. So give us a call if you have any questions. 800-262-7538 or on the web at allendale-inc.com. You guys have a great day out there. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.